What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I'm just going to speak the truth about the situation between Royalty and CJ and Nike. And we got to look at this from everybody's point of view, not just Royalty. Even though I support Royalty, I don't support everything that Royalty do because I'm a supporter, not a fan. A fan gonna sit here and let her crash out. A real supporter gonna correct her when she wrong, and I'm gonna do that. But when it comes to CJ got nothing but fans that support him. Nobody not correcting his behavior. But in this situation, we got to look at this from a mother point of view. So Nike and Royalty both are mothers. So we can't say that Nike is dead ass wrong if she want to come down to Vegas and fight, Royalty. And we can't say Royalty dead ass wrong for stepping to CJ about her child. You got two concerning mothers right here. You got two concerning mothers dealing with their kid. And I feel like Nike and Royalty should not choose violence anyway. And I'm glad that Nike choose to stay in Gary and sit for her child, and I'm glad that Royalty choose to focus on her kids. But a lot of these supporters was giving Royalty advice to handle it with violence, just as well as Nike supporters was telling Nike to handle this situation with violence. Violence for what? And if it's the issue that's going on in CJ house, let's call out the big bad wolf, and that's Mr. CJ. Before I talk about CJ, let's talk about the drop-off, because a lot of people got their different views on the situation. A lot of people said that Royalty was dead wrong. Royalty was the aggressor. A lot of people feel like Royalty ain't doing anything wrong. Royalty handled it with care. So let me tell y'all my point of view on this situation. I have said this over and over again. Stop addressing CJ at the drop-off and pick up when he get the kids. CJ is mentally unstable. I see this every day. When the father is fed up with drama or don't want to deal with the baby mother, 9 out of 10, they take that anger out on the kids. And I remember when I posted a story about that same judge who granted the father joint custody of a child that he really didn't want to be bothered with, and a year later, he unlived that child. I look at situation from two standpoints. How the father mental state is and the relationship between the father and the mother. And the reason why I disagree with the drama at the pickup, the kids are getting traumatized. Y'all not worried about the kids' mental health. Every week the kids see their parents going back and forth, arguing, fighting. This is going to take a mental toll on the twins. They're going to pick up bad behavior and patterns because of this. This is traumatizing them. And I'm not telling Royalty not to defend her kids. And I'm not telling Royalty she should not step about her kids. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Don't do it the week he get the kids. And that's why I always disagree with the drama at the drop-off, because them kids got to go and CJ care. And if you constantly telling CJ, oh, Daya, how you think Daya is going to get treated at the daddy house? The situation would never be solved, because if Daya is the one telling Royalty shit and Royalty is telling CJ it's Daya who's saying it and Daya got to go with this man, how you think CJ is going to treat Daya? Y'all not looking at the biggest picture here. I'm worried about the kids' safety. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm more concerned about Daya and baby CJ's safety, because it's always something happening at daddy house. Let's be real about the situation. You don't do it the week this man get the kids. This man is not mentally healthy. This the same man who said he was going to take his own life if Royalty don't come back. Now, a lot of y'all feel like this approach that Royalty took was the only way that she could communicate with CJ. I disagree. I disagree to that also, because I remember when CJ could call Royalty and gossip about Nike, Lexi, and Kamari not bringing him the views. But when it comes to the kids, the communication disconnect, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. I'm not. It's too many ways to skin a cat. Don't make it seem like this was the only way that Royalty could confront CJ about this. I support Royalty 100%, like I told y'all, but I don't support this behavior around the kids, and I don't support this behavior knowing that Daya gotta go back to the same house where this bullshit is happening to her at. And for the people who disagree with the things that I'm saying, hey, that's on y'all. Because I'm about fed up with fucking YouTube anyways, because I believe certain shit don't need to be on YouTube. This shit getting too personal. Some of y'all look at this shit for just entertainment, but Royalty gotta live this life. This is Royalty and CJ and Nike reality. Some of this shit don't need to be on this internet, and I'm being dead ass serious. Like, ain't nobody knew anything about allegations on Kamari touching on Daya until Nike put that out. That should never came to the internet. If Royalty did not put it out, she did not put it out because it was too personal to be putting out on these YouTube streets. Now you got people questioning your daughter touching on a fucking 4-year-old because you opened your mouth because you thought it was content. You got a baby involved who been fucking allegedly touched on and fucking abused. This is not fucking content. As a mother, royalty, I understand this shit. Trust me, I understand it. I see it from Nike point of view and I see this shit from royalty point of view. CJ is the fucking problem. All he care about is Lexi. Lexi. He put Lexi on this high-ass pedestal and watch both the mother of his kids struggle. At the end of the day, my only concern is to protect these kids. That's it.